ever to be discovered.
Ever.
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 People have been making fun of me since I was a child for
I can
carrying
tell.
around.
Hi, my name is Ben, and today I am girt by 10 soup lovers. My next claim is that sandwiches are the greatest meal to have ever been discovered. Hi, Jason.
Jason, thanks for seeing me again.
Thanks, Jason.
Tomlinson, your claim is that sandwiches are in fact the best food.
No, my claim was that sandwiches are the greatest food ever to be discovered.
Ever.
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 So you're ruling out even amoebas, you're ruling out early bacteria or any of the foods that actually made life
It's
possible?
the greatest meal.
So, excuse me.
Sorry to
that
just
made-
clarify. It's the greatest meal.
So you're saying an amoeba isn't a creature that can eat and therefore the bacteria that made life possible isn't technically a meal?
I'm not saying that it's not a
So
meal.
you're anti-life, basically.
I'm saying that sandwiches are the greatest meal.
So a meal that gave life, made life possible, is less important than a sandwich.
Okay, what would you say is the greatest meal to ever been discovered?
Well, I think I just said it. The meal that made life
The
possible.
amoeba.
Well, it's not the amoeba. That's the thing doing
think
the
amoeba
Well, the
is-
fact that you think that amoeba is what
So
I'm
you think
talking
amoeba-
about.
if I
Amoeba
were to-
isn't the food, dude.
If I were to, you just
amoeba
said
isn't
that
the
it
food.
was
It's
the
the thing
meal.
eating the
You
food.
just said that it was
I-
the meal.
No,
okay?
no,
You've
no,
just
no.
proven- you've
I
just
said it
you've
was the
said
thing that
front of
ate. Let
this
me talk.
entire
You
audience-
asked me. Let me answer.
You've said in
I
front
said
of this entire
amoeba.
audience
I said amoeba.
that is the greatest
Ben
meal.
Shapiro.
You said that
Have you
it
heard
was.
of him? Have you heard of Ben Shapiro?
I've never heard of him in my life.
Ben Shapiro is a
never-
thinker
I don't-
and a great author.
I don't even know who
and a
that is.
Jew.
Can I just say we're miles away, us two?
Oh, did you?
You're not on You're not on the microphone. We can't hear.
Sorry.
Have a chance at some point.
Sorry. I just.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Margaret.
Margaret.
As the perspective of someone who has been stranded on a desert island.
Yes.
Would you say that if I don't know if that's happened to you or how many times?
It's happened a few times.
And in these situations,
Yes.
do you not think that having soup pre-prepared in a Ziploc bag or scavenging for soup ingredients yourself is by far a more advantageous meal than finding sliced bread or rolls or whatever and the multiple bullshit to put in between?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just far more effort for the low energy you have on a desert island.
Yeah, I mean, that's a loaded statement. I'd just like to unpack a little bit of that, if I could, please. Please.
You're allowed.
Please. I think, carrying around a Ziploc bag filled with soup is psycho. I think that's psycho behavior. But also, my statement wasn't that it was the most advantageous meal, okay? I'm not saying that if I was on a desert island, which I have been quite a few times,
It's very common.
yeah, that I wouldn't go for a soup or some kind of stew or maybe even a bourguignon. I'm just saying
In
that
those
the
moments-
greatest meal, I'm trying to take the context out of it. I'm talking about generally the greatest meal is a sandwich.
Right, but your perception of a greatest meal isn't gonna last you in every possible scenario. People have been making fun of me since I was a child for
I can
carrying
tell.
around Ziploc bags full of soup.
Yeah.
And so you can't hurt me the way you just tried to.
Mm-hmm.
But
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Psycho.
Let him have a go.
Probably recognize me. Sarah Soup. Yeah. My great grandmother invented the soup. And
I'm sorry for your loss.
yeah, no, it was a while ago, but it still stings. When you're saying that a sandwich is the best food meal, you're ignoring centuries of history. And I don't know if you know this. But she was killed,
How was she killed?
pushed over. I just don't think you're actually like. I'm sorry for getting emotional.
Well, first off, if I could,
Like, you don't realize what you're doing.
I know. What I'm saying is I'm not coming at soup. I'm just saying that sandwiches are better than soup. Fundamentally, objectively, in pretty much every way.
You look in my eyes and you tell me that sandwiches are better, and you think of Elizabeth soup when you do that.
You know, a great way to make a soup better is to add a sandwich with it.
A soup is fine as it is. If you need, there's no need.
There's a reason
to add.
why a soup
there is
isn't a
no
meal. It's at the
need.
start of a
There's
meal.
No need. There is no
A soup is at the
need.
start of a meal. It's not the meal itself.
A soup is a meal itself. A sandwich is nothing without the ingredients within it. You sound ignorant. You sound absolutely ignorant.
What do I have with a grilled cheese sandwich? I have a nice bowl of soup, and I dunk it in, and I do that. Do I touch that soup with my spoon? No. I dunk it. It's for dunking. It might as well just be a sauce.
Yeah, well, when I'm having a sandwich, may as well be eating poo-poo between two pieces of bread. I'll tell you what. It's the bread that's the flavour. Anything...
Sorry, we might just take a moment. Just a moment. So if you want to just all recompose, but we'll go on to our next debater. Thank you.
Come on. It's okay. I've got your glasses.
I can't see anything. It's okay.
Cranwich? Yeah. Sounds like sandwich.
Yeah, I know. You might remember me. I don't know. We were strangers at the time. 1998. You fell off your bike on Tarama Crescent. You remember that? You do, mate. You were brought in by my mother, and she had a minestrone soup on the stove. We took you in, we bandaged you up, and you and I sat there and we had minestrone soup together. And guess what you said at the end? And I've followed your career ever since this. You said, that's the best meal I've ever had. But to hear you say what you're saying now is disrespectful to my mother on that day.
Well, first, I'd like to say I don't remember that. Second,
All right.
how old was I?
You were 13.
13. I mean, we still believe that the earth is flat when we're 13. You know what I mean? We still believe there's a hairy man that lives underneath the floorboards that you gotta give rats to when we're 13.
I still believe that.
I haven't lived there in
You should have stayed
30
in touch. You
years.
should have stayed in touch.
Why?
It was a nice meal. We had a good time together.
One meal doesn't make us best
And
friends.
then when you walked in this room, I could tell you didn't remember me.
Exactly. But I've grown up, you know, and yeah, once upon a time, soup might have been the best meal that I've ever had. But since then, you know how many meals that I've had? More than 10 or 12 meals.
Sure.
I've grown. And that's what you should do. We should be growing. We shouldn't just be like, oh, soup, that's it. There's a bigger world out there.
Soup is it. Soup is it.
I'm saying that sandwiches.
That's all the time we have for that one.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Thanks, Cranwich.
Nice to see you again.
Today's the first step for a lot of these people on their journey of growth.
A sandwich or soup, it's just I try to remain objective, but you know, he is a total.
A lot of people brought their own sort of agendas.
Ben has an ability to make me feel like I've got nothing left.
I want to sort of challenge everyone to sort of have a critical mind and to look at things and question things.
I would have liked more of a go.
I think we can all agree it's yum.